Well, we got everything cleaned up around here. It's raining again. But bad news. Bad news. Trying to get hay up before it storms. The hurricane is coming in today. Never a dull moment on the farm. Okay guys, so you can see I got a rain jacket on. We just had our first ban of I guess the hurricane pushing some precipitation up towards South Mississippi. So we got that through. We milked in the rain this morning, and now we've kind of got just basically a time between the big storms coming in this afternoon. So we've got to take advantage of the time. So what we're going to do is, actually, you see our auger, we're going to try to get some corner posts put in, at least dig the holes, get the post in there. We may not put the concrete in yet and pack them in yet, but at least get the holes dug, get the sticks in there, and that way we can go ahead and start working on tying all of this together. Now again, you see we still got a lot of grass to grow, but we need to go ahead and get it fenced in, because it's getting that time where once this gets done, we need to be able to put cows on it. So we can do temporary fencing, but like I told you before, our goal is to bring more of our herd here. They're not used to temporary fencing, so we need to be able to train them, but we're gonna put perimeter fencing, as in barbed wire, and then put some cross fencing all as temporary. So we're gonna start working on that today. We're gonna have a gate right here, so we're gonna measure off to kind of match this gate. We're gonna measure off a gate here and then put a post and a post. So we're gonna go and get the measurements now and try to beat some of this rain before it starts coming in. All right, we've got the first of a lot of holes that we got to dig. I just want to talk to you a little bit about it. We're using the post hole digger just to make it a little bit quicker, the auger. When you're putting a post in, especially if they're pull posts or they're posts that you're pulling against, corner post, we're going to go 3 foot deep. I guess it's not a necessity, but the deeper the better, we think. So we have the opportunity to put them in this deep. Now, if you're just crossing a post, or if it's a tight post, or if it's just running to keep your fence up, you may not want to go that deep. But if you're doing a corner post or a pull post, I'd challenge you to go 3 foot. Well, too easy. With any equipment, there's always going to be breakdowns. So the auger bit must have hit a stump hole, and when it did, it just sucked it down. Henceforth, it's still in the mud here, and the tractor's over here. So it broke a shim, one of the bolts, so I'm gonna have to somehow get this thing out of here. 12-inch bit, 4 foot deep. Not what I wanted to do before a hurricane. Okay, first step was I had to get this pin out of here. So you just basically, there's your auger bit. It was in that top hole, and had to punch it out with another bolt. So I got that done. Now, this is gonna take a bigger piece of equipment. So I've got my excavator out from my company, and that couldn't pull it out. It's just too small. See, my wife told, this is gonna be a told you so, because she told me not to start any of this because it's like nasty out here, but in good fashion, gotta work no matter what. So I got it dug out to a point where you can see the auger bit, but it's not got enough power. So, I could do it by hand. I can literally dig it out, but you're talking about a long time. So I'm gonna get this other bit put on there. I got Aiden and somebody else going to get my bigger tractor to see if I can just pull it out. If not, it's just gonna be a lot of manual labor. So I got this smaller bit right there laying against the excavator. I'm gonna try out, see if I can get it put on. Bad thing is, I borrowed this from a friend, and I don't know, for some reason I thought it would have had 2 bolts, but I only saw 1. So I don't know if he just had 1 in there, or it threw the other one off so bad. It just hit a stump hole, and there wasn't nothing helping it. So I'm gonna get this put back on, this other bit, and see if we can get started back with at least digging holes until my tractor gets here, and then we'll try to pull this out before the storm comes. Probably could have dug these holes by hand. lot quicker, so you would have had breakdowns like this. All right, so we got about 15 or 20 holes started, so we're not gonna go any further because we need to get those posts in there. Look how good the creek is flowing. We had to break this wood and all this junk out. This little piece of machinery is pretty awesome. So we've been able to utilize it from our business and just play on it a little bit. But basically I got the creek reopened. It's looking good, flowing good right here too. But you see how much rain we've had. Look at all this puddled water. I mean, it's been flooding. So I know we got a lot more coming, so that's why we're going to try to get these posts in the ground. So we just have to get that out, get that cleaned out. We're going to go park this and jump back on the tractor, drive back in the truck, get some of the posts in the holes, and then we'll start leveling them up and getting them set. It's exciting, a lot of work, but it's exciting. We do have to prep for the fact that this hurricane is coming in tonight. So we're moving all the cows to the barn. Aiden's pulling over here. We're gonna get Daddy-O closer to one of the barns too. So that way we have every animal close to the barn. The pigs and sheep will not have a barn, but they'll be so close to the shelters of the trees that they'll be okay. You can pull, what? No, you can just pull down here. So we've got to get them taken care of right quick and move Daddy-O. We just had a pretty good rainstorm come through. We got our stuff kind of cleaned up and it kind of stopped, but what we're doing is just getting to a stopping point because it's pretty much going to be kind of rainy from here on out from this storm. But we at least got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We got 22 posts put in the ground. 8 of them concreted. There's 3 that's concreted. There's 3 more concreted and 2 more up here concreted. And the rest, what's concrete tomorrow if the storm allows it, or concrete when we can. All right, I don't know if you can see me. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. That storm has literally come in. It's not been as much rain as it has been. It's nuts wind. I can talk to you a little bit now because it got too bad of rain a while ago, but it's raining, but not terribly. The wind is absolutely crazy though. Josie came over to milk extension this morning just because it was so much rain and wind, excuse me. So we had, the sheep were completely out. They were way away from their home. The main thing is don't panic because they just think they're in a different field. So I just shook their bucket, took their time, stood their net back up, called them, walked over to them, let them see who I was, made their call, and ultimately they started walking close to me and followed me all the way back. It's about a 30-minute process for this thing. I checked on the pigs. Pigs are perfect. They were actually, I really worried about them, but they were spot on. No big deal, no issues there. They were laid up under a tree sleeping. Turkeys, the chickshaws broke. The whole wheel fell off. The whole front broke. It looks like I don't know. It looks like it just got destroyed with this wind. It flipped over. Got that net back up. All the cows are okay. So a little bit better than what I was when it come to the last time. Now nothing was out last time, but it was a lot of damage. So far it's dark, so I can't assess the damage. We've had tons of wind. I heard a tree fall a little bit ago, but I can't tell where it was, and it might not have been on my property. It's amazing we've kept power. I'm not complaining, but this is probably the first major storm that we've kept power the whole time through. So by cutting those trees away from that line, that really did help. So we're gonna get them out and get back inside, and then we'll kind of assess the damage throughout the day and figure out on the fence what we're gonna do. Crazy winds. At least got it where I can see. We got a tree down at our entrance. I'm gonna go kind of push it out of the way. The sheep are still in. I fixed their net again, but it was just too much rain. I couldn't show y'all. The turkeys, I got them back in, but their little roosting cluck wagon is pretty much shot. So I'm gonna have to go back and try to fix it. Just crazy winds. I mean, it's just been nutty winds. But I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna get on the backhoe and see if I can get this tree out of the way so we can get in and out of our driveway. Well, we got everything cleaned up around here. It's raining again. But bad news. Well, we got everything at the house cleaned up, but we got cows out. We got fenced down. We got three out, and then we gotta get these two. So we're gonna try to get Aiden's cow back in, and another little ballie that we got. The far one when we get there. All right, these two's got to go all the way back over here, not next to these cows. They want to be by the cows. So I got the bull in here, so I can't put these little heifers in here. So we're gonna try to get them all the way back over there. We got the other two in. Just got to get these two in. All right, they're back in. So let's go assess the damage here. There's the wind we had. This is the pool up here at this barn. Just rip this fence off right here. And look at all this. Ripped the whole fence, and this was a big covering right here. It ripped the concrete out of the ground. So that's a pretty good damage here. And then that fence, it ripped that gate off down here. I fixed it. Luckily we had no cows in there, so it got pretty bad here. But this sits on a hill, so the new barn didn't get torn up. The new full barn didn't get tore up, and then the original shops and barns didn't get tore up. So it could have been worse. Well, it's truly been a topsy-turvy day. So now we're kind of ending on a good note. All right, so what's the new name of the new little bull calf that we're gonna make a steer? I actually like Pete. What did you say? Petey. I like Petey. You like Petey? Perfect. So we going with Petey? All right. Well, I think Petey's a good one. He looks good. Got some big old ears like Aiden. I think Allie wants to get to know him. She's been mooing and everything else. He's got a real deep moo. He bellows real low. Hear him?
He's pretty though. That's the most manly bellow I've heard from any bull.
Well, at least we're ending a long, stormy day on a little positive note, huh?
Hopefully. Happy homesteading, y'all.